Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry if I haven't filmed in a few months now. I think it's been a few months now. I'm not sure how long, if I'm honest. My last video was, I don't know, it was a long time ago and I can't remember. And my last video was the clown statue, if I remember correctly. So I haven't been doing any, but I thought since it's on top of Christmas now, I'm going to start doing more Christmas videos. And from now on, I'm going to try my best to do videos on a regular basis because I haven't been doing them frequently. But I think it's mostly because I don't have any ideas. And like I said, my monetization has been gone from my channel now for a long ass time. And I'm going to have to start doing videos on my channel so I can get it back up. So before I start the video, if anyone can view this video again and again and again so I can get my views for my monetization up, because then that way I can get paid on my channel again, because I lost it a few months back, which everybody already knows. But if you can watch this video again and again, like all my other videos as well, then I would really much appreciate it, because I really need to get my monetization back, and my views are doing poorly at the moment because YouTube are not pushing me as much. So if you can watch this video again and again, I would much appreciate any of my fans if you can. Anyway, before I start the video, I'm just going to say I've got a TikTok. So if you have TikTok or you're not on it, it's fine. But if you do have a TikTok, I obviously have a TikTok. I will leave a link in the description box below. And on my TikTok, it involves edits for Marvel. It involves ASMR as well, a little bit of ASMR. It's not really got any ASMR on it, it's just one ASMR clip. And some of them are filters from CapCut and some of them are filters from TikTok themselves. I also have a mixture of things on there. Like I have when I met Tom Hiddleston on TikTok as well, and the celebrities I met in real life on there. So I posted there's a lot of stuff on TikTok that I have. So if you want to follow me, and I'll leave a link in the description box below, like I said. So it would much appreciate if you do have it. In this video today, it is a video that has inspired me. Obviously, this person that I'm going to talk about has inspired me because it's brought a little bit of my childhood back and I do remember this as well. It's a vivid memory. And I'm not, so. But anyway, it's a poem by Clement Clarke Moore, and it's called A Visit from St. Nicholas. It's a Christmas poem, and I remember when I was younger, I think I had a book that had this in it, and it was, I don't know what it looks like because it's long, it was when I was a kid, but I actually had a book that had this exact same poem in it, from when I was younger. And I remember reading it over and over again, and it was near Christmas time when I had this as well. But I do vividly remember it. But this is what I'm going to do, and it's kind of a Christmas video. But anyway, what inspired me to do it is, obviously, Tom Hiddleston at the moment is doing stuff for charity, I think, for kids and everything, because it's near Christmas time. And he was in St. Paul's Cathedral, which is in London, which is a very big church, I believe. I've seen it actually in London. It's quite big. I've never been inside of it, but I have seen the outside of it. And he was in there, and he was reading this poem by St. Nicholas. And I remember this poem because when I was younger, I had this book, like I said, and I used to read it on and off at Christmas time. And I don't know how old I was, but I had this blue book, and I used to open it and read it again and again until eventually I would go to sleep after I've read this book. And this is what inspired me in a way to sort of do this video, and it's a Christmas one anyway. And I think not too long back it was St Nicholas's feast day as well, in general. But I think that's probably why he was doing it. But I think he was just doing it because it's a sort of childhood story, really, from like Christmas. I'm using Jeff's phone for this video because I haven't got my tablet and my tablet is charging currently, so I have to use this. So I do apologise if I am using his phone, Jeff's phone. It's just I haven't got my tablet. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, ignore the sounds as well that it makes. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to read this. It's not quite a long poem. It's a very short poem. Well, actually, it's very long, actually, so it will take a while. I don't know whether to sort of halfen it out, but I don't know. I might make it to the end. But this video may be a bit longer than usual, if it is. So this is St Nicholas. It's a visit from St Nicholas, and it's by Clement Clarke Moore, and I'm going to read this now. So here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was sitting, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St Nicholas soon would be there. The children were needed, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her handkerchief, and in my cap, had just settled out brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a chatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lush street of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes had appeared but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in the moment he must be St Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, O Comet, O Cupid, O Donner and Blitzen. I think at that bit, I'm reading it, Tom actually said it really sort of happy, so I'll try and do it the best I can, because I that wasn't very happy as well. But he was like, no Dasher, no Dancer, no Prancer and Vixen. I can't do it though, but he said, oh come on Cupid, O Donner and Blitzen. I can't do it really, but he sort of did that a bit happy, like really, really mega happy, if I remember. Sorry, I'm stopping it. And it was sort of high pitched and I found it funny. Sorry. It's made me think of it. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and I was turning round, down the chimney St Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, like nose like a cherry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke he encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a tight jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him acclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And if I remember correctly within this book, because I got to the end of this book, and this is a book, I don't have a picture of this book, because I did find it the other day. And when I was younger, I had this book, and it was gifted to me for Christmas, and I was young at the time, and I remember that poem very vividly in my head, and I used to read it and read it and read it, and when I got to the end of the book, which was "And Happy Christmas and all a good night," I used to reread it again because I loved it so much. It actually kind of makes me a little bit sad, kind of, because I still remember this. I had a book as well that went on about the science of Christmas and the stuff to do with St. Nicholas. And in case no one knows who St. Nicholas is, in clarification, he's just basically, St. Nicholas is another version of like Santa in effect. And he used to give, well, he didn't used to, he gave gifts to the homeless and little kids at Christmas that didn't have any. And he was just a really nice man, basically. He looked a bit like Santa, and he was always giving away to the kids. But yeah, he was a nice person, and eventually when he died and he went to heaven, he became a saint, because that's how if you're a nice person, everything, you become a saint that way. But all the stuff he used to do and care for other people, it made him a saint. That's basically who he is, in case anyone doesn't know who he is. But I had this book anyway from when I was younger, from what I remember. But yeah, that's pretty much the poem. I'm sorry I couldn't do the bit, because there was a bit where he says no dashing, no dancing, no prance, and when Tom did it, and Tom has got a very, I haven't got a very good reading. I do have a very good reading voice, but I don't have a very good reading voice as much as Tom does. Tom's voice is very deep and sort of, he's very happy and very like, he'll get into it as well. I mean, I can get into it as well with it, but I can't do that bit like really, really happy like him. Because it was just funny the way he did it. And he was in this church, and he was reading this, and I just remember it very vividly from when I was a kid. And it's made me very sad reading that, because, you know, I remember vividly, I remember reading this all the time near Christmas time when I was younger, and I'm glad I didn't really tear up in effect, because I would have, and then it would have ruined the video, so, you know, I'm kind of glad. But yeah, that's pretty much the video today. I'm really sorry it's really quick, but it's a Christmas video nonetheless, and it's a poem. And if you've never heard of this poem or anything, then, you know, look it up and read it sometime. And it's a very good Christmas poem at Christmas time as well. And everything. So I'm obviously going to be doing more videos as well. This isn't just the only one that I'm going to be doing. There's probably going to be more. Because I plan to do a sound assortment, like a Christmas one, because I have a Christmas candle. I did have 2 other Christmas candles, they were from Aldi, but I couldn't, I think we used them already, and I can't use them now because they've been binned, and like, I could have shown the candle at least, but I don't have it now. But I do have another Christmas candle, and I can do sort of like a Christmas assortment where I do use a candle and I do stuff with it, because I think somebody said on my channel, and I don't know who it was, said that they wanted me to do more candle, like blowing videos, where I actually blow more on the candle and do it for longer. And I don't know who that was, because I don't have actually my channel up at the moment. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy this video, this little quick video. I'm sorry it's rushed. Obviously, hopefully next time the video won't be as rushed. And I'm sorry if it was long as well. But I hope you all have a nice day nonetheless. Because that's cool. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what I was. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day today. Today is Wednesday as well. And hopefully I should be doing more videos more frequently, hopefully. And I'm not far away as well, because I know a lot of people have missed me and they missed my face. So hi, I'm still alive. I hope you all have a wonderful day nonetheless. And I will see you all in the next video, hopefully. Bye, guys.